Can you imagine him having some kind of power and authority? See, that's what I mean. When you just look at something like that, and EC3's talked about it a couple of times on tonight's show, bro, that so opens up the creative envelope. Yeah. Because, if somebody pisses him off, you just never know what he's going to do.
Let's talk about apparently morale and the let's talk about this. Let's talk about Enzo Amore. He cuts a promo in the it was a parking lot. Does his gimmick, and he says basically at the end of his promo, he talks about there's no new stars and no one's been built or something like that in the AEW, and so basically he's just randomly taking shots at AEW now. Is this a way to get him in the company and set him up for some EC3, or is he just going to business for himself and see where it goes?
Well, he's an independent contractor, so the best thing you can do is go into business for yourself. I don't know. I don't know the motive. I think I endorse creativity. So, and I know you give a Zoe a live microphone, he's gonna drop some zingers. He's gonna drop some bombs. He's gonna put people on the burn board. I mean, let it rip, kid.
Nice. What do you think? You've already spoke highly of Enzo with this.
He's very talented, bro. Great talented performer. I don't understand, man. We've seen the WWE forgive everybody. When he's a great talent, bro. Come on, he could go on that roster right now and he'd be better than 80 to 90% of the people on that roster.
Do you think he fits in the modern day mode of WWE though?
Probably not.
You don't think so? No. I think the one thing would be the Paul issue, because he kind of got that like controversial talker, but Logan, or is it Chris? I don't remember. Whatever. Steve Paul, the Paul kid.
Logan Paul.
Yeah, Logan, that's the guy. They're be sort of cut of the same ilk, saying wacky things, and Logan Paul just does a lot more moves now too. So I don't know. I think there's a spot for Zoe though. Yeah. He's a great talker, man.
He is, man. He is, no question.
Yeah, I think because it's more match after match after match after match.
I agree with that, Chris.
Yeah, I think he doesn't fit the mode in WWE. Unfortunately, I think he's money, but I don't see Enzo,
and he doesn't fit the mold of falling in line. And even if he went back there a second time, I just got the feeling that he's just not the kind of dude that's going to fall in line. I just don't think he is.
Yeah, and then you can't just randomly book him in Raw matches either. Like we see all the time. Who cares to see just a random announcement? Enzo Amore versus Pete Dunne.
Yeah.
Okay, what does that mean? But give him a live mic, let him talk, and let him click. But at the same time, who comes in and gets some type of meteoric rise? I know Penta, has some stock in him right now, which he should because the mystique is good. But Vince, let me ask you this: how long does it take? How long will it take before this, I guess, hot streak of Penta, do you think it's already starting to decline with this recent loss?
Yeah, I think by the time WrestleMania is over, there'll be another name on the card.
Wow.
Well, think about it though, even with what EC3 is saying, bro, you're gonna tell me you wouldn't have a more entertaining show replacing Adam Pearce with Enzo? Can you imagine him having some kind of power and authority? See, that's what I mean. When you just look at something like that, and EC3's talked about it a couple of times on tonight's show, bro, that so opens up the creative envelope. Yeah. Because, if somebody pisses him off, you just never know what he's going to do. And I mean, that's what I mean, bro, about All you have to do is something like that. It opens up the creative envelope to a place you've never been before.
Yeah, I think a perfect spot for him would be to replace Rock's daughter in NXT. I think if he was like the GM or, you know, the official, whatever at NXT, I think that would be absolute money. You know, kudos to Rock's daughter. You know, they found somewhere to put her, and she's growing. You know what I mean? But at the same time, man, if you want that type of extra oomph and extra, you know, charisma when it comes to that role, man, that would be perfect if Enzo was there, man. Or even just like an assistant. Like if you want to be Ava's assistant, be like, you know, she's like the straight gal to like, you know, the charisma of Enzo, and they work together. That would be hilarious. So